Hey there, Tamir from FibonacciTraders.com here, midday market recap, October 4th. We are 12 p.m. New York time. Say hi, don't be shy. Thank you very much for joining. Hi, Sagi. Thank you very much for joining. For some reason, my intro is not working. Hi, Gustavo. Hi, Chen. Thank you very much for joining this midday market review. We have here US 500 2 hours. We have here US 500 15 minutes. These are the futures. This is the SPY 65 minutes. And here we have SPY 15 minutes. Let me know, how do you see me and how do you hear me? Ayohad, thank you very much for joining. I'm pretty good. How are you? Let's see. So, let's start this live. Let's get the energy back. I tried to take some trades. We are long Tesla. We are long Nvidia. In the premium room, Discord, Fibonacci Traders Discord premium room, we took Tesla right on this break, the 254, 255.10. Now we are stop loss at break even. Nvidia is doing some hard time for me. Try to catch this short, did not get out on time. Stop loss got hit. Now we are long above 439. Let me check. 439.21. We took long. Stop loss is just right here. 438.30. Let's see if it will work. If this one will not work, it will be my last trade for today, because as I can see, I'm not in my best today on trading, in day trading at least. Now we got some on the futures 2 hours. We have downtrend. You know these trend lines, you know all these Fibonacci levels from pre-market show. Downtrend, bounce, 618, holding. We can be a little bit more accurate on this. We can take it also here or even here. It doesn't really matter. Now 42.50 needs to hold, otherwise we're heading towards back to the 42.37. Let's see continuation towards the 42.61, which is the 618 Fibonacci level. SPY 65 trend lines, same trend lines as we drew them pre-market and also yesterday. Downtrend until proven otherwise. Now we see bulls trying to break above. It broke above this trend line, but they still have this trend line. In my opinion, only a weekly close above 430. Only a weekly close. We have another 2.5 days for this week. So only a weekly close above 430. And then with high probability, next week we are heading towards the 438 gap, closing this gap. But for now, trend lines, they are our roadmap for future price action. And as long as price is inside these trend lines in these channels, we are heading south, maybe towards the 413. Who knows? Keep in mind, 413 is a very interesting level of support. Why? Here you have 3 times frame. Always zoom out, zoom in to get a better point of view of price action. We have SPY weekly still to the downside. SPY daily, for now we are inside day. SPY 65, as we saw, trying to get back towards this yellow trend line. As long as SPY is below this trend line, we are all around to the downside. QQQ. For now, second consecutive weekly doji on the daily. This trend line is holding the lower lows inside day for now, but we do have here some kind of a double bottom scenario of the 353. Let's see a weekly close above 362, and then this gap over here and the 65. We have another doji. I'm waiting for close above 361 and the Dow Jones. This trend line needs to hold. For now, it's not. It's holding barely. And the daily doji and the 65. Same as the SPY, same as the Qs, trying to bounce. We can take Fibonacci like this, and Fibonacci gives us all the resistance to the upside and all the resistance to the downside. Tesla is making a very nice move today. As we can see on the 65, we have this trend line that signals us that it is the resistance, but resistance for the higher highs, which is pretty good. On the one side, on the other side, once it reaches this trend line, if we look back and learn from history, here pulled back, here pulled back. But if we can stay day trading all along this one, also take swing trading, manage our risk correctly towards this trend line, and then start managing our risk accordingly, because we know with high probability it's going to reach this trend line, close this gap, and once gaps are getting filled, we are getting some kind of a retracement. On the daily, nice bullish day. And the weekly, last week doji, now breaking above, as you all know, if you know, 2 to the upside, which means higher high, low, higher low on the weekly, which is pretty good, but we still have another 2.5 days. Nvidia, let's clean the charts. This is how I look on trades, basic on swing trades. I look on the weekly, daily, and 65 minutes. And this is exactly how we learn in the Fibonacci Traders mentorship program. We learn how to look multi-time frames, because only when we look multi-time frames we can understand with high probability where price is heading next. Look at Nvidia. What do you see? You can also take like this. Higher lows. Doji. Inside candle. This week another doji. Basically, indecision in the market regarding Nvidia. If this trend line fails to hold, we are heading south towards the 369 area. Below this one, and we have the 65 minutes. 65 minutes not looking good for now. Fibonacci below 438, we are heading south 434, and we have some kind of an head and shoulders, if you like, but we are still long. Let's see where Nvidia is taking us. Breaking to the downside. I'm afraid we are getting to get hit in our stop loss, but it is what it is. Some days you just need to embrace the loss and move on. So this is how I look at charts. How is your day so far? How is your week so far? What are your plans for the rest of the week concerning trading? What are your plans for the rest of Q4 of 2023? Hi Didi, long time no see. How are you? Hi Faiz. Hi Amir. Thank you Ohad. Hi Adir. TNA. What's so special about TNA? Let's check TNA here. TNA, for those who don't know, it's the 3x bullish on the Russell, on the IWM. What are you expecting? Long, short, day trading, swing trading? Swing trading, look at the weekly, downtrend until proven otherwise. On the daily, for now we have a doji, might get some kind of a relief bounce, but the 26.74 will be a very tough resistance on this one. And the 65 downtrend, inside candle. Now let's see this candle closing above the 26.17, and then it will head towards the 26.74. What else do we have? If you're here, if you are watching, say hi, don't be shy. And on the way, click the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. What is the US 500? US 500 is basically the futures for the SPX. And because we cannot trade the SPX, and SPX have gaps, you see? But futures don't have gaps. So it's very easy for me at least to follow them. No gaps, pure price action. And of course, together with the SPY 15, SPY 65. And this is how we look on multi-time frames. And this is how we get a much better and clearer view with no distractions, with no other noise, and where price might be heading next. What else? I hope I answered your question. What else do we have? How do you think the stock market will close? Today or in general? No one knows. If I would know the answer, I would be very, very happy. Not to say rich, but very happy. And of course, I would share the answer with you. For now, we follow price. Bulls trying with all their power to gain some of the respect back, but overall we are still in a downtrend. Where can we see your fib setup and trading view? You're more than welcome to join our Discord. We have it on our Discord. It's free. Or take a screenshot. Here you are. Just take a screenshot. This is my Fibonacci retracement setup. You took a screenshot. What else? XPEV. The Chinese EV. Very nice car. Very nice car. I see it a lot on the roads. Not as much as NIO and Tesla and BYD, but a very nice car. On the weekly, you have this big candle, and all the candles after it are inside candles. Inside, 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 inside in this big candle. So if you want to go long, I would wait at least above 20 towards the high of this candle here. Above this candle, we can see even 34. You can take the triangle. Do like this. It's only technical analysis. You have the triangle on the daily. You have the triangle on the 65. Close this gap. Is this gap closed on the 65? Let's see. Still no. Now we have 65 going to the downside, but we have 30 minutes left. We can take even Fibonacci. Downtrend, bounce, 50% retracement, not surprising. Now this 1770 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading back all the way to 1724. What else do we have? Meta. Overall, holding nice. Very nice. Relative strength on Meta. Needs to hold the 280, the 298, which is holding in the past month or so. But if you're looking to go on Meta, in my opinion, we need to break a weekly close above this triangle. Will be a very nice signal. Above 307 and the 65, we are heading towards the 310 and 313. So you might even consider starting long position swing according to the 65 minutes. What else? What do you think on the TQQQ? The market is oversold. Could be good. How do you know the market is oversold? Oversold can stay oversold for so long time. You can get some kind of a bounce. But look at the QQQ. If you need to go long on the QQQ, where would it be? Now? How do you know it's oversold? Oversold can stay oversold. Overbought can stay overbought. Follow the price. In my opinion, only above 363. And then you can take TQQQ. And of course, not for a long term. Maybe few days. All these TQQQ, XPXL, SQQQ, SPXX, all these 3X ETFs, be careful. If you hold them for too long, they will burn your account. Hi, Tamir, can you look? Of course I can look. Interactive Brokers is my broker. I'm very happy with him. Him, it, her, them, they. Interactive Broker, 3 consecutive weeks to the downside. This week with a doji. Let's see how this week will close. You can take Fibonacci. Swing low, swing high, Fibonacci level, not surprising, holding with a doji. Long, I would wait maybe 2 days above the 89 area. You can also take Fibonacci on the daily. It all depends on where and which time frame you're using. Short continuation for this downtrend, short continuation below 85 towards the 82.80. Always prepare for both sides. Never be biased. Long, at least 2 days above the 89. What else? And the QQQ is stopped on the trend line. For now, need to wait. SOXL. Another 3X ETF, bullish, and the SOXX. What do you see for now? Inside weekly. 1 day, don't get over bullish or over bearish, because for now, because you see 1 day green. It's not even green. It's an inside day. Qs also inside day. Don't get one candle does not change the overall sentiment. You have downtrend on the weekly, downtrend on the daily, SPY. You have downtrend on the weekly, downtrend on the daily, SOXX. What do you see? Clean the chart. Clean the chart. Downtrend. Downtrend. Inside day for now. 65 minutes for now. Going to the upside, but still in a downtrend. Needs to close above the 470.75. Don't get overexcited because you see some green in the market. Stay still. No FOMO. What else? Lulu for swing. I had it on my list a few weeks ago and deleted it from my list for long. Why? This candle, end of August, and since then, boom, gave everything back. Now the 361 needs to hold. Otherwise, we are heading south. Where? Here. Below 359, we are heading towards the 327, closing this gap at the 334. If you want to go long, you have broadening formation. Broadening formation like this. Broadening formation is the ultimate formation for price action, and it's the only formation out there. Trend lines, broadening formation. If you want to go long, you need to wait and see if this 359 holding, not wait for a bounce of this yellow trend line. Same as it bounced here, same as it bounced over here. So for now, no long, in my opinion at least. No long on Lulu. Lululemon. What else do we have, Itamir? Can you look at LAC? Lithium America. What happened to her? Split? Did they split? I didn't check. What do you mean? I don't understand. It dropped 35%. Okay. But it appears that it costs 15%. How is that possible? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. What do you mean it costs 15%? 15% of what? Anyway, it's looking bad. Looks bad. No problem, Khan. This is why we are here. Shai, hey Tamir, did not see option to connect to your premium room. Have. In the description below. You don't have. You are very right. Thank you for bringing this up. If you want. Here you have it. Just for you with a limited time offer. Here you have it. Limited time offer with gold 21% off. So you are more than welcome to join us. The more the happier. More ideas, more educations. We are here to educate one another to become better traders each and every day. What do you say about the Nasdaq? The Nasdaq is the QQQ. I follow the QQQ. For swing, you have this trend line, holds the lower lows. This line, tough resistance. Short continuation as long as price is continuing to slide down on this trend line, we're heading south. But we have some kind of a double bottom scenario. Everything can happen. For now, the way is to the downside. And we have an inside candle. Inside candle, as we all know, inside candles represent indecision in the market. So if we have indecision in the market, we surely cannot decide. Long only above 363, in my opinion, towards this gap over here. What else do we have? Anything interesting? Anything interesting? Let's see on Twitter. Nothing going on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter yet, make sure you follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter. And check the links in the description below. We have the Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist, 25 videos. And every day, watch one video. Each video no more than 15 minutes on the technical side and the psychology behind trading. Look at the cues. Is this, some will call it, bullish falling wedge? But until it will not break to the upside, it looks like a duck. Going to the downside. What else do we have? Google. My opinion on Google. What is your opinion on Google? For sure you have one. What's your opinion on Google? What do you see on Google? Close this gap. Google, same as Meta, very nice relative strength in the last few days, 2 weeks or so, heading towards the 139. If you're long on Google, congratulations. Of course, it all depends when you entered, but if you entered in the last few months or so, as long as Google holding above this yellow trend line, you're good to go long. Don't forget to use ATR, Fibonacci, trend lines, use stop loss. Whatever helps you to manage your stop loss, use it. Because tomorrow, Google can fall 20%. And then what? You lost everything. So manage your risk. Thank you, Gustavo. This is why we are here. AI. Going south until proven otherwise. Look at the weekly. Look at the daily. 65. Let's see. This one here. All this area, the 23.55, looks like a double bottom scenario. This is how it looks on the daily. We have this trend line. So I would wait at least 1 day, at least 1 day closing above this trend line. If you are day trading, you can start building your long position. And of course, everything you see in here, it's only my opinion. Do your own due diligence. Don't trust me. Who am I? Just some guy on YouTube. Above 24.75, then we are heading towards the 25.90. Above 25.90, this double bottom will get validated also on the daily. And then we can have some kind of a bull run towards the 28.63. This is why it's very important to understand price action and multi-time frames. You start building your position. You can start building also on the 65 minutes. What else? What are you saying about Norwegian Air Shuttle? What's the Norwegian? What do you mean? What's the ticker? It's a stock. What is it? What's the ticker? Norwegian Air Shuttle. It's a company. What is it? NAS. It's an over-the-counter. OTC. I don't take OTC. I don't trade them. I don't analyze them. I just don't. You have it. Here. Nasdaq. Trend line, the downtrend until proven otherwise, also here. Also on the 65. Downtrend until proven otherwise. Let's see. Futures and SPY going up. Tesla working. Nvidia, once again, I got stopped out. No more trades for me today. But Tesla is working. Good for you, Ohad. Good for you. Very nice. I hope you're raising your stop loss. Good. Very nice. Good job, Ohad. So, I hope you found this live very helpful, very educational. If you did, just like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget, every day, 12 a.m. Eastern Time, I post my daily stock market review. Until then, until the next video, stay safe and trade safe.